Was there a false start there? Is there
It
somebody
was.
was like, and there was a re-go? I was like, okay, he wasn't ready yet.
Got to hit the start broadcast button before I play the intro. What's up, Hotmakers? Welcome to Hotmakes right here on the Edge of Tech, where we aim to educate and entertain you guys. We have a great show tonight, but first, the Pooch is here. How you doing, Pooch?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's a new week. It's a new day. We're rocking and rolling.
Someone said cue the music. I was laughing because I did twice. You guys didn't see it, but I forgot to start the stream, and I hit go, and I was like, "Oh, stream's not started." I stopped it, and I see him going, "What's going on here?" But man, another week, and my second week with the new baby.
You're still here. You're still kicking.
I don't have too big of bags, but my glasses probably protect. Don't show you those, but otherwise, it's great, man. It's been awesome. He's amazing. I know a lot of people in the chat were asking, and he's doing great. If you queued into the unboxing we did a couple days ago, we brought him on, and he was in a little Alien 3D onesie. Thanks, Josh.
You unboxed your baby. That's how all new things arrive in your life. You just unbox them.
We were gonna do a video and actually unbox him out of like an Alien 3D box, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just do live. We don't know how long he's going to last. We'll go live and then do a couple of boxes and talk to some people. It's a good time. So 3D Jimmy says, new name for modified printer segment of the show, Monsters of Mod.
I like Monsters of Mod. What is
that Twitter? We should check that hash. Someone check that hashtag. Hashtag Monsters of Mod.
Yeah, with our luck, it's going to be some terrible porn-related thing or something again. Who knows?
Right? It'd be like Sunday. Welcome to Monsters
Live.
Mod. No.
You may pay for your whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Creality versus Prusa in a mega match death match. I have no idea where we just went right there.
Monsters of Mod. I love it.
Oh man, it is on Twitter. I don't know. Someone says it's on Twitter.
Somebody's always got something, but we can hijack it. We can steal it. We can make it better.
We were talking Maker Mods. Maker Mods, right? I think Maker Mods.
It's not nearly as powerful as Makers.
It's not.
Makers of Mod. Monsters of Make.
Monsters of Make. There you go.
I don't know. There's something in there. I like where you're going with that.
We have to have mods in there somewhere because I think the whole idea that they were giving us was something about modifications of makers things, printers, CNCs, whatever.
Right.
This Monday, welcome. No. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Well, we got an awesome show, though. We got a lot to pack in today. We have some makers news. We got some hot or not. We have some makers mods or whatever we're going to call it. Hot makes of the week, of course. And if we're real lucky, we might even get a Pooch rant, but we'll find out.
Well, I got rants. The question is, how many people do we want to offend today, Dirty Jim? How many people?
Someone
Stay tuned for that.
Zolan just said hashtag Monsters of Mods or Monsters of Mods hashtag mom. I don't think we should be hashtagging mom.
Mom mods, Monsters of Mom. I don't know. We'll keep workshopping that, Zolan.
Monster Garage. Oh,
Dan Borio says we're clear on Monsters of Mod. Hashtag Monsters of Mod.
Oh, really?
Could be good.
You know what? We'll have to check that out. If it's clear, we might just that's. I like it. Like it. But anyways, let's jump into some news. I know. Oh, you know what?
Head first.
I didn't get the new. I didn't get the new start. What's it called? Intro. In.
Oh, from Caleb.
I had it modify it.
Yeah.
And he's modifying that one. We have a news one now, but he was modifying something at the end, and I didn't get it put back in. So I guess I'm not good. I was just going to run it right now, and I realized nope.
No go.
So I guess we're not doing that. Anyway,
always next week.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Unless I see it, unless I go grab it and just randomly play it in the middle of a show somewhere, that'd be funny. But so anyways, where are we at? Makers News. I just dropped the background on, and I tweeted right before the show. I thought I'm going to look how close I am to 10,000 subscribers. And right before the show, when I tweeted, I think I was 19 away.
What are we at now? What's real time?
Let's go look. Oh, you know what? It's probably faster if I just look at my phone.
There you go. That's better too, and then it won't like do the audio weirdness.
Right. At least I have batteries, right?
What the heck? I just got a notification that Sam Snyder only now just followed me on Instagram.
Oh
That's
my
cold,
God.
that's cold-blooded, Sam. I've been following you for a year at least.
Nice.
I love that.
It looks like we are, if this is updated, we are like 15-ish away. But I'm not sure how updated this app is. It's that make the studio app. But here's what we're gonna do. If we get 10,000 subs before the end of the show here, we are gonna give away we're gonna do a rep box, right? Let's do a rep box.
What? Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, totally. Let's do a rep box. People need rep boxes in their lives. Maybe Zola can check off one of the two that he was talking about wanting in the chat earlier.
There you go.
It just says 9.98K here. How come I can't get a total number? Maybe I don't have.
Oh yeah, that's what it does. That's what it does for on your side. I'm going in right now.
Deets.
But what I'm thinking is maybe if I don't hit that, here we go, YouTube Studio. So, anyways, we'll give away a rep box, and what we'll do is I'm gonna go a step further. It'll be a rep box with my. If we can get Travis to do it, we'll do my custom sides on it. Is that cool?
That sounds cool to me. Well, we can get Travis to do that. Travis will do that.
Let's see. Hang on. I'm wheeling away, entertain the masses.
Oh, so guess what, guys? It's I'm resigned to just wearing a hat now because the hair situation has gone that far out of control. So it's hats only. There it is. Okay, but you have to disclaim, man. Those were like super duper special because we did the metal and the steel and all that stuff, and like that's a bit of a. But we can do the logo for sure.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. One way or another, you'll have a logo at least. How about that? Is that fair?
Oh, for sure.
I know you're not fully in production yet, so I don't want to overpromise, right?
Well, that's the thing. So that the fiber laser is not running right now. It's like we got a bunch of different stuff, but we can definitely do just the logo on the standard side panels and stuff. That's not a biggie.
But that's only if we get to 10,000 before the stream ends, right?
Boom. That's it. That's the only case. So I don't know. You're the only one apparently that can see us. So unless you can just lie to us, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Because I only can see 9.98 thousand.
Yeah, right. If I could count to F5 on my keyboard, I could refresh this and we could find out. But we'll keep rolling. Right now, as of now, I believe we need 14 more. So yeah, 10,000. We're giving away a rep box, and we're going to we'll try to do custom sides. The only caveat is if we do give it away tonight, it'll take a little while, and that brings us to our next bullet point here, which is Repcord/rep box news. Go for it.
Dude, okay, so finally, I'm finally shipping again this week after all the 2 months of straight PPE stuff. We wound down one of our locations last week. We're winding this one down this week. We still have a lot of requests coming in, but we've been kind of building up inventory and all that stuff. So we got it to a manageable place. But the really exciting thing for me is like I signed the lease on my first official shop space that is not my garage. That is right. Nice. Repcord now has a home that is not donated by the community or it's not in the hacker lab anymore either. Unfortunately, the hacker lab is closing down as a result of all this craziness. So it's just been a time of tremendous change, and it's scary and exciting all at the same time. But it's long overdue, and honestly, I'm more excited than anything because it's the best way forward, onward and upward. So I've got stuff in 2 different storage units, and I'm getting everything in the same place, and we're getting shipments going out again, and a new day, Excelsior, onward, upward, and all that.
I love it, man. I can't wait to see what it looks like when you get there and get it all set up. I think we should do like a tour. When you're ready.
Yeah, it's like it seems like every couple episodes I'm doing a tour on a new location that I'm at, or I look like I'm locked away in a prison or something weird. But no, this space is cool. It's a legit office and warehouse space. So it's it's only 1,750 square feet with just kind of a little 10 by 15 conditioned space office. But I got my big roll up. I got all my racking and all that stuff, and so it's a good starting point. It's reasonably close to home, so I can get out of the house and go down, but it's not too hard to get to if I forget something at the office or whatever. So I'm pumped.
I just wanted to throw this out for you real quick. Mike said my latest rep box needs cool end panels. Hey, it needs any end panels.
Oh, what? Mike's
I'm not
missing
sure
end
what that
panels
means.
on
I'm
his?
not sure what he did, but
He's
that's
probably been like emailing the support. This is embarrassing. So I learned that the support email, apparently when I like moved moved some stuff around on the website, and like the support email was like going, it was not connected to anything that anybody was reading, I guess. And so like I found literally like 2 days ago like a backlog of support requests that I promise you guys I'm working through, and I feel terrible about it. I'm wondering if Mike has had a support request outstanding for months now.
nice.
It's been like 2 months, man. I'm a terrible business owner. I apologize. I will be sending out the mea culpa email, and I'll do my best to make it right for everybody.
Right. Well, hey, I tell you what, you get a little break because you've been pumping it out with everything else you're doing, and that meant a lot to the community, and it really it led you in some really cool places, man. So that you get a little break for that, right?
I appreciate that, and a lot of people have been super patient with me and all that stuff. And but I feel bad about it personally because that's just the way I am. I don't ever like getting. I'm gonna start early with the rants. And I'm gonna hit myself. It's like I hate it when I send out something that like says like, "Hey, I need some help on something," or support email, and I never hear back. I'm not a crickets person. Like I will always reply, even if it's like
Right.
somebody screaming at me for something. It's like, I'm so sorry, I'll do whatever I can. But I literally just didn't even have it going to my inbox. And so there's probably a bunch of people that are just completely fed up with me thinking that I'm just as bad as everybody else. I mean, half the time it's funny. I'll get these like emails from people. They'll get something and something got forgotten. I'm human. I'm packing stuff like late at night sometimes or whatever. And they just come out guns blazing, right? Boom, boom,
Right.
boom, boom. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you should have totally had this and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just one, person. I'm doing the best I can. And they're like, oh my God, you replied to my email? Like, there's a human on the other end of this whole thing.
Right.
Like, it's so sad that we've gotten to this point where people are just like, they don't really even expect it. They feel like they're just shouting out into the ether. So
Nice. Thanks.
I try not to be that because I don't want to have that happen to me when I need help.
It's all good. 5 away as of now.
5. I want to see it. This is going to update to 0.99.
Probably, yeah.
Nope, still 9.98. Maybe it takes to. Oh no, it did. It's at 9.99. So we'll see the 10K.
Yeah, 5 away. 5 away, everyone. I'd say I just posted. Hit the Twitter, hit all the social medias. Tell everybody to jump on, and we'll give this thing away.
Not doing it if we don't hit that 5 more.
I'll pull this car over.
You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. Not going to do it. We come one short. Not happening.
There you go. So I actually today I wore my last year when I actually met you officially for a minute there at Murph. We made homemade shirts and I wore it today just for this occasion. So I'm pretty happy. See, let's see.
Yeah. Of tech.
So actually, I didn't make it. Lindsay screened it for us, like she silk screened it or whatever.
It needs the hair, dude. It needs the hair with the glasses. That is.
We'll definitely do that. I tell you what. Once I hit this 10K, I'm gonna get some other people have been asking me for shirts and stuff, so that will happen very quickly, and I'll make it happen. But anyways, what else we got? We got a lot of people talking about difficult customers, and
that's the same old Shane.
Yeah. Hey, there's Shane. Nice.
No.
Just the same old Shane, though.
Formerly Shane from Prusa, but not anymore. He's just the same old Shane now.
Right. Shane's a good dude. I like Shane. I love his streams too over there. I wish I could have jumped on the last one. We were working out times, and then I tore my garage apart. And I was like, I cannot commit to a time right now because I have nothing in my garage here. So, anyways, you know what?
And a tiny human. So that's cool. I love Shane. I still call him for all my Prusa needs, even though he's not working for them anymore.
Yeah, if you stick around to the end of the show, we have Shane's real phone number. We're going to give you for Prusa.
We're going to give you Shane's phone number.
I'm just joking. That would be funny though.
I got his address too. If you want to just show up at his house, he loves that.
There you go. Michael Cassell says 9999 no box 10K equals red box. So well, before we jump on to the next piece of news, I do have to say this.
10K. He says 10K. It says it happened.
10K. We hit 10K. Refresh.
Then I'm unsubscribing now. This is my chance.
Everybody unsubscribe now.
Now everybody unsubscribe. We hit 0. I'll do 2.
I got two left according to my official dashboard. 9998.
What happened? See, these people are saying we hit 10K. Maybe how is it they know before you do?
It might show that it might show 10K on the other because we're only like 2 away, right?
Man, I don't know. That's science. YouTube science is a mystery to me.
I love it. So Dave Wilson reached out to me recently. He's a gentleman that's an awesome guy in the community. He asked me if he could send something to Lindsay and I for the baby, or because we had the baby, and I did not.
Because we had the baby.
That thing.
There's this human that's in the house now. He makes a lot of noise.
Yes.
And he keeps waking me up at night. I don't know why. I'm hoping he leaves at some point. Maybe he'll go away.
So he sent me a really cool letter, and he also sent me a United States Mint proof set from 2020. Let's see if I can get this in there.
That's amazing.
And this thing is awesome. It's really cool, man. I really appreciate that. This is one of the coolest things that I've.
Except for you open it up and it's just an IOU in there.
That was funny. So I did open it up, and it looks like we get a 2020 West Point Special Edition proof Jefferson nickel. I'm not going to open that officially, but let's see if you can see that. There we go.
I like.
So we have that in there, and then it tells you here's a certificate, which is, let's see if I can focus here. Woo, there we go. So there's a certificate, which is really cool. And then,
how do you know the certificate of authenticity is authentic, though?
Yeah, right. I don't know. Let's see if I can do this without glare.
Those are sweet, dude. I remember my aunts and uncles giving me a ton of those when I was littler, for birthdays and stuff, and they're all in my safe.
Man, this is really cool. This is one of
the worth like $1 or $2 more than they were back then. Look at that.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever gotten, and I really appreciate it. Dave, if you're watching, thank you so much, man. I see A Pyro Design says it's hot, hot, hot.
Woot! Look at it. He's coming in here, setting the chat on fire. We're talking about you, buddy. Your ears warm?
It's kind of like his TikTok.
He's all about TikTok now.
Yeah, he's a TikTok star.
I call him to talk on the phone. He can't talk for more than 7 seconds. He's gone. That's it.
That's awesome. So, but thank you.
On the phone. He lets the fun dial me.
Chris Travis says he picked up a set for his daughters. I don't know. I haven't seen. Oh, there he is, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. We really appreciate it. We opened it right before the stream because I didn't know if it was something I could show or not. But I wanted to show people that, and this community is amazing. I can't get over the fact that how awesome this community is, and thank you so much for that. We're gonna put this away for him, and maybe later in life we'll be able to bring it out, and he'll appreciate it as much as we do right now.
He's like, one day he's just gonna crack it open, and he's gonna go down and hit the barcade with it.
Oh, everybody's chatting me right now with pictures saying it's at 10,000, but my Chanalytics says 99999.
Well, your Chanalytics sucks, bro.
99999 equals no prize.
The people want 10. I want to see. We need to see proof. When your Chanalytics going to hit it? How often is that refreshing?
Every time I hit F5. No, I don't know. But that brings us to the next. Well, let's go through this next part of news, and I bet you we have it when we're done here. Makers News. It's been all over in the past week since we've been on. Videos for the Creality Kickstarter for the CR6 SE. I know this is a volatile subject in the world of our 3D printing world here, but I tell you what, man, this is killing it. It's $2.3 million. I'm going to refresh this just to make sure it didn't go up. There we go. Okay. So $2.3 million so far for the Creality CR6 SE. There's been like 4 or 5 videos out there. I know Joel did one. I'm trying to remember who all did them. I know
Naomi,
Joel. Yep.
I think Nary's did one.
Yep. And I gotta say, I know some people that back this. I actually really like the look of the printer. So far, everybody that's using it, from what I see, says it's nice. It works good.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Scroll down and let's see what's on there. So what do you get for backing? What are they doing here?
You get a printer.
Well, yeah. It's just back in a printer. So what are they asking
exactly.
for?
So the way I look
for how much?
Right now the support is 300 and nope, that's early bird. I think that's, let's see here.
Is that done? Early bird done?
Oh, let's see. No, it's gonna let me do it. Does that say 347?
You're asking me, man? It's this big on my screen.
I know, right? I can't. Let's see here. 319 early bird price 319. It says read more. Yeah, looks like.
So there's a flash sale. Yeah, see BV Brian, the punt master general, says he picked one up.
Yeah, and so you get a printer, and there was a flash sale on the prices and that kind of stuff. Right. You know, it comes with a different type of bed leveling.
What's it using for the bed leveling? I hadn't watched the whole shebang yet.
Very similar to the CNCs. You know, where the nozzle comes down and hits the bed. Jim just pledged for 3 printers, probably.
So it's like a strain gauge based one or a piezo style.
Yeah, it's
where the nozzle itself is pressure sensing.
Yeah, on the hot end, the whole where it's actually mounted. I know a couple people took it apart, and Reese actually pulled his apart, and oh man, I'm trying to remember who else. There's a couple videos where they actually pulled them apart, and I have a little bit of questions. When that fails, what do you do? I mean, but
you get a new one,
right? I guess, but it has that. It has the different extruder. So the extruder actually has a little arm on it. It's closed. It's more like I don't know, like a Bondtech or something where it's enclosed.
So it's geared.
I believe
geared with a gear reduction.
I don't know about that. It more like opens like an arm. You feed your filament in, and then you close it and when you close it, it adds that pressure against said gear. And
it's just an idler on an arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Where's Warcocky, man? He'll give me all the deets. Where you at, Warcocky?
Yeah. It has a little LED in the hot end. It does not have the little screws on the bottom. It's all solid bed mounts. It has a filament holder that like clips on, and then it can swivel back and forth. So you can do side or back mount.
Swivel my filament back and forth.
There we go. Let's see. It has a little handle at the top, in case you want to take it with you and you need a handle.
I do. I love portable. I'd probably take 2 and I would go jogging with them.
Right.
Like hang printing.
Right. You just like,
or just do some curls. Just do do some supinated.
It does have a whole bunch of what's it called?
No flex plate.
Injection molded. There we go. A lot of injection molded parts. It has, if you see on here, I don't know if you can see it, but both of these actually have tensioners built in. Really, what it to me, and I really like this. I really like this for a first printer for someone. But for me, what it is an Ender 3 with everything we've in the community have added to it in the last year.
But it's not direct drive. So I was gonna say it's not.
No.
And it doesn't have a flex plate. So I would say not quite.
No, they went to glass. I believe it's the glass there. It does have a little touch screen here.
Okay, so they're doing a 32-bit controller.
Not really, but I believe they're going to add it now because of the community wanting it. So when people took it apart, it was not a 32-bit board yet.
But it has a touch interface.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you look, I believe down here in the FAQ, there is something saying that I believe they're gonna add the 32-bit board to it or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they're taxing the board. I mean, that's the same thing
yeah.
People get caught up in the megapixel game where it's like, oh, let's just spec it out. So it's all this stuff, but is it really necessary? I don't know. The touchscreen is interesting too because like it makes people feel like that's a more modern, fancy schmancy thing. But the truth is, like the wheel is like from a usability standpoint is actually superior in a lot of ways. So I would love to see more of the both, right? Because I've seen a couple now where it's like a touch and
oh, here you go. There you go.
Oh, I have seen. Okay, I've seen that. So just...
yeah, you're right though. That's why I took my Ender 5 and pulled all their touch screen out and everything, and I added the regular screen back in, the analog screen with the wheel. Well, my Ender 5 Plus, I'm sorry. And
because nobody likes going increase, decrease.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it has a lot of cool stuff. Like I said, most of it is stuff that we've added through the last year of modifying these things, year and a half, I guess. And I don't know, I like it a lot. Let's see. Josh has an interesting take on it. He says tripling the cost of an Ender 3 by adding $20 sensor, 32-bit board, and a $30 touchscreen and a $10 glass bed. Not sure if that's value. It really depends what you want to do, because
why is this so exciting to people? You know, I love, don't get me wrong, like I love bang for your buck wise, it's really hard to beat an Ender 3. It's hard to beat the CR10. I mean, it's a good value play, but I don't know, I must be missing. I'm going to reserve statement until I'm more familiar with it, until I get mine.
Right. I forgot about the drawer, the tool storage drawer that Joel, if you look at Joel's video, he couldn't find it.
I saw it. I got the. I don't like to watch Joel's stuff. It's all played out. No, I'm just.
It's all played out. But yeah, it was pretty funny that way. You know, he said he couldn't find it and all that. But let's see. I mean, bigger strain gauge, that was cool, and they actually put the strain whip here, which is cool. You know, it's really cool that they're listening and they're adding stuff.
Yeah.
That we want to add, and I think for someone who doesn't want to tinker as much, and this is just my opinion out there, this would be a great printer for someone who just wants to buy it and set it there. I don't want to add anything to it and just print.
You know? But why over an Ender 3 or a CR10?
Because an Ender 3 might not have the filament runout sensor or the auto bed leveling or you know, that kind of stuff. You have to add that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more with Carl on the whole, like, you know, let's talk about the 30, like what is potential to actually revolutionize. You know, he's a bit biased because he's a belt man.
I was just gonna say, of course, he's ready for the CR30.
But I don't know. But so, like, again, like there's different things excite different people. I'm just surprised, man. $2 million, and they're I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of the game on the ranting, but I'm ready when it's time.
Right. Well, anyways, that's that. I don't know how everybody feels about it. I know there's very mixed emotions in the chat. My opinion, solely my opinion, knowing that I do stuff with Creality anyway, and it's my opinion. I can say however I feel. But my opinion is this is a giant pre-order, and they're just doing it more public so you can see the numbers. I mean, yeah, you reach a lot more in a Kickstarter, maybe. But in my opinion, they could have done a pre-order for this thing the same way with the same media or whatever around it, and it would have done just as well. But
well, that's just it, man. It's marketing. I mean, it's like you get a big bump in attention, and like we're talking about it, right? And so I think it's classic, you know, Howard Stern technique, where it's like, you know, the average Howard Stern listener listens so and so, and the average hater listens twice as long, right? And so any publicity is good publicity. It looks like it's going to be a great printer. Don't get me wrong. And honestly, there's some good value there, and there's a good opportunity for people that want to be early adopters. It's a safe bet, I think, for a lot of people, because Creality obviously is established. They know what they're doing,
right?
You know, and you're not panicked that if you support it, you're not going to get the printer. Like you'll get it. Maybe it'll take a little longer. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But
yeah, I'm with you 100%. I think I don't know. It is marketing. But it was great. If anything, take a lesson.
What's the build size, guys?
It's the actual build plate is 250 by, man, I had it off the top of my head a second ago. because the Ender 3 currently says it's 220 by 220 by 250 or whatever, but really the plate is 235 by 235 by whatever.
So it's maybe a little bigger than that, but
it's a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger than the Ender 3.
I mean, that's like
230 by 250, I believe, is what Josh said. But hey, you know what? It's going to get more people into it. I mean, obviously, look at how much they already have. $2.3 million in backers. I was 6,000 or however many backers it was. Hey, it's going to be awesome.
Dan says 235, 235, 250.
Yep.
That's the same as Ender, isn't it?
If you take, I think factory, they say it's 220. Yeah. Firmware wise, you could tell it 235 and it prints fine. That's what I do on all mine. But let's see. You can order a Prusa Mini. Might get it by the end of this year. So Kit said, "Hey, true story."
They're catching up.
Right. But yeah, so I think I want to say we've officially hit 10,000. I just refreshed, and we are at 10,002 the last time that I looked. Yes. So thank you guys.
Congrats. It's a big milestone. Yeah,
that is. Thank you.
You're on your way to your placard.
Yeah. Only 10 times that, and we could get it. I think we could do that by the end of the year, right?
Yeah, the second 10,000 is a lot easier than the first 10,000. So there you go.
I was hoping with my weight it would be the same. Like the second 20 is just as easy as the first 20, but not so much. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it though in the chat. 10,000. I know my phone's. I had to mute my phone because it was blowing up. People are saying
we need like a
10,000.
Where's the smoke machine, man? Where's the laser show and stuff? We need text. I think it's pretty awesome that you hit it during stream. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, like, we'll shut it down. A bunch of people are going to unsubscribe.
Everybody.
Somebody's fired up the Bangladeshi click farm somewhere and just like.
I love it. That brings us to our next segment. Thank you guys all. We'll do a giveaway at the end of the stream, so stick around. The next segment we have, how about a little hot or not?
Hot or not.
All right. I gotta love that. I love his graphics. So this is Garrett over at 3D Print Farm on YouTube. You with me still?
Yeah.
You were really quiet and like still and silent for a second. I thought I lost you. I thought the water came down and just washed you out, Anyways, Garrett over at 3D Print Farm put out a video a couple days ago, and he got a laser and grabbed a tile and added some spray paint to it. And you can do just a ton of stuff. He goes through a whole video of what he does with it, but check this out. It's basically pulling off the top layer of that paint to expose the green layer that's underneath on a white tile.
Right.
And there's just some really cool stuff you can do.
Yeah, that's some great detail.
Yeah,
it's a little diode laser. So what is that machine?
I'll have to go look. Let me see if he says it in here. Just because I didn't grab the name of the machine. I believe it was the same one that Chris did. It's just a little guy. Let's see. He doesn't say. But if you check out his YouTube, it's called 3D Print Farm.
Very cool.
A lot of stuff on resin. Mm-hmm. He's awesome with the resin printers. But this was just like all of a sudden a laser video, and the stuff he was doing with these tiles, and I never even would have thought of that. And it's such a cool idea.
I love it. Yeah, I think that's hot for sure. And it's just a great graphic too for that. It came out.
Someone said it, or tour. You're right. I believe that's the one that he was using. Yeah. So the stuff he shows in the video is really cool. The different etching and stuff, because everyone does like coasters and wood and that kind of thing. But to think about, to actually do this with a couple layers of paint and pull the top layer off to, reveal the bottom layer in different colors, it's awesome. What do you think? It's hot or not, chat? Let me know. Hot or not?
Hot, definitely hot.
Hot? You like it?
Yeah, it's a great use for a little, probably a little 10 water or something. I'm not sure. I'm curious about that machine. Interesting.
Yeah, the Ortur, O-R-T-U-R.
Ortur. Easy hot. Hot. Lasers are hot.
I love it. So congratulations over at Garrett 3D Print Farm for an awesome video. If you haven't seen that yet, check that out. 3D Print Farm on YouTube. That will get you over there. All right. We're rocking, huh?
Yeah, man. Give me more. We're just getting started.
We're just getting started. We got what do we got next? Maker mods or whatever we're gonna call it. I don't know. I mean, we're just throwing stuff out there.
Monsters of Mod.
Mod.
It's perfect. Right? It's perfect for the branding already. I can't work on that.
The Monsters of Mod.
Mm-hmm. The Monsters of Mod. Monsters of Mod. I love it.
They had some really the Pimp My Printer. Print My Pimp. That was that was a funny one, but I don't think appropriate. Oh man, too funny. But yeah, I think anybody that takes, for instance, that that laser and comes up, and I'm sure you didn't come up with it, but showed us different things you can do. I love that. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Doing 6 things at once. There we go. So how about we'll do that. We'll do the Maker Mods, Monsters of Mod, whatever you want to call it. I need a little echo. Too bad you don't have your board.
I know, dude. It's gonna get better. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, great. The Monster Mash. Oh boy. I would have expected that from Brian, but not from Sean. Let's jump in. I'm going to do this first. I believe it was Dave, if I can find it here. I believe it was Dave that actually sent this to me. I gotta see if this is the right one. Yeah, here we go. See, I want to make sure what you see. Okay, perfect. So this is something Dave sent over, and he sent me a couple pictures of some of the stuff that he's done to his printers, and I thought this thing looked sick. I said, hey man, can you email me this? Because I'm never going to remember to go back and find it.
Looking at it here.
Yeah. It is, I believe it's under 5 plus. And if I could hover without it being crazy, it looks like he has like a Bowden tube run here, like a channel. He's in the chat, so he could tell us exactly what we're looking at. And it's all custom with the colors, and nice. I believe he cut the extrusion here, if I see this right. So the front may be open in this printer. But if I believe he's watching, so if you're watching, shoot us some of the specs on that. There we go. That's what
we got some more context here. Okay.
Yeah. So it is. Oh, it looks like he went with the dial 2, get rid of that screen. And a pretty cool filament holder on the side. I really like that filament holder there. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe it's direct drive. Let's see if we go back here and look.
Looks like it.
Yes, probably the Bowden here probably stops maybe. Let's see. He said lots of mods on all of them. He said probably a lot.
That's the fun of it.
There you go. All TH3D. But this is one of the cooler ones I've seen for the Under 5 Plus. I know we have some good submissions this week, and this is I wanted to make sure I show him. He says it's a Hermera on there. And nice work here, Dave. Let's see. Let's go back to here. So it looks like he has some other printers. He has a pretty cool shop here. I like it.
Yeah. I like the display case.
I believe he likes yellow.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Could
just be a phase. Could be a phase he's going through. You never know.
It could be a phase. Oh, nice.
His yellow phase.
Now I'm going to sing Coldplay. Thanks. Let's see here. What else do we got? I believe this one. Let's see. Yeah, that one. So this is some more. Oh, tell me I just didn't get rid of that. Oh, there we go. So this is some more Monsters of Mod, or whatever we're going to call them. Someone sent this in, and it's a direct stepping feature for Marlin, also known as Put Your Pie to Work. And it's kind of a demo on what you can get. Let's see. Is there sound? I think there's sound here. Let's look here. All right. Right? Oh, great. And I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Someone needs to fire that button operator.
Yeah, who's running this show?
There we go. So Colin out there, I'm not sure if he's watching right now, but he put this together, and I believe that this is kind of a work in progress. But if we go back, it says right here that Clipper can run smoothly on slow hardware because it uses the faster CPU and memory of the Pi, or I think it says Beagle. I can't read it. There you go. From the motion calculation.
Beagle bone.
Yeah. So this capability will be coming to Marlin soon. That's pretty cool. But so there's the first one. Let's see. Now we go to, there we go. Greg's Maker Corner. This all lead screw printer is pretty amazing. He saw it via Hackaday, but it's an all lead screw printer. And
okay.
See if we get some close-ups here. Let's see. Close-ups. I guess not. Thought we were going to get better pictures than that, but we're not. So apparently it runs off of all lead screws, and it's kind of an interesting idea. Have you ever seen one that did that before?
I have not. I'm just debating the merits of such thing. I mean, I suppose you could get better detail. Depends on, it's the devil's in the details, like anything, right? Right. So you're not dealing with belt stretch and stuff like that, but so theoretically you could be very fine in your motion, but it doesn't seem like practical, and you certainly aren't going to be able to print fast, or not as fast as you would with.
These guys are killing us in the chat. You could say it's leading the way. Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of oh, here we go. Belt-free printer. There's kind of a design. I don't think I can blow it up any though. I don't know.
Why is the question, I guess. Just because you can could be an answer.
I think so. I think so.
Sure.
I mean, why not? It's cool looking.
That thing is screwed. Indeed it is.
I love it. And then this one right here, we'll pull from, is he on? I don't even see him.
I haven't seen workout. We would have heard from him by now if he was here, but I do like that LCD, that red.
Yeah. This LCD. Is the E3D Hermera combined with the SKR Bear. So it's the Bear Mera SKR.
Yeah.
The Bear Mera. Let's go look here. It's an interesting fan duct he's got cooking here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you like this.
I do. I like that. I like that old school. Feels retro. I like retro.
Gotcha.
Retro.
It's a backlash problem. I love it. But yeah, so those I pulled those for today, and then we'll have much more next week on that. But that right there was our Monsters of Mod, or whatever we're calling it.
I like it. It's good.
I like it. Should we
submissions?
I think we could have some. I could definitely have some fun with Caleb on an intro for that. Just like
I imagine like Truckosaurus.
Yeah.
Just picking up a printer and then breathing fire on it. Like
Truckosaurus. Yeah. The almighty, like, oh, we could borrow Carl's printer, and the big one could come over and be like and eat the little one, and
the white knight,
yeah. And the squire, right? He could eat the squire.
Sure.
I have no idea.
Caleb would do awesome stuff with it for sure.
Yeah. We just have to find footage. That's the biggest one. 10,008 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much. Let's see what all I'm picturing is like the White Knight walking like these jaws of life, you know.
Two swords.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a robot with two, like one on each arm, just like spitting out prints through the belts.
Yeah. Curmudgeon, you're overthinking it, man. Yeah, can lead screws print at 150 millimeters a second? No, probably not well.
Oh, I don't think they'd want to.
But yeah, maybe you don't want to. Maybe you see how slow and fine you could print, right?
Yeah. It might take 6 days for that test cube, but it's going to come out the best test cube you ever had.
Maybe it's a lot of. I mean, the point about backlash is interesting, and lead screws when they're working in the horizontal has a different set of considerations. You don't have gravity.
Oh, Brian, plot twist: A8 and it breathes fire truck.
Breathes fire on the Truckosaurus. Yeah.
Touche. What do we got next? Hotmakes? Should we do some Hotmakes?
Hotmakes. Yeah, we got 15 minutes is what we got next.
Holy, I didn't even realize what time it was.
So much fun, though.
We're just talking so much here today. But let's see. We got 15 minutes to burn through like 20 Hotmakes. So, yeah.
Speed makes. What do we got?
Speaking of Inspire 3D, finally, Star Fox is done. Available to their Patreon. I switched over to Alien Slacker Filament worked without fail. Here you go.
It's good.
Yeah. It's really clean. That's a clean print.
Sure.
A little Star Fox for you.
I like it. Hot.
Next. In the interest of time, we're gonna rock and roll. Dan.
Hot next.
Yeah, hot next. We'll just close them all. There we go, Groot. Tree Brown PLA from Printed Solid. Dan did the Groot. I'm gonna have to do a Groot. I've never done one.
That's a good poop emoji brown.
There you go. 3D Misprinter. I was gonna add this to the Monsters of Mods, but
what we got?
He actually added the snack / banana holder to the printer
because you can.
I mean,
it's brilliant. And then you always have scale. You always have a sense of scale.
There you go.
This is perfect.
You could put inch lines on it, or millimeter, whatever. And then you could have banana for scale and actually measure.
And if you're a monkey, a snack.
Yeah, there you go. And 3D Misprinter, I mean, he is a floating head, right?
So he claims. What is happening in the middle of that, though? Like, what is it? The ring had something in it.
I just clicked off of it. So
hot next.
Banana holder is not a banana hat. Never mind.
Not a banana.
There's some funny banana jokes going on in the chat. So, Dr. Jekyll, Mother's Day gift done. It's planets alignment on the kids' birthdays. Now, this is a cool idea.
Oh, that is some nerdy-ish right there.
That's cool.
Wow.
So, I know you can like buy those pictures or whatever. You can, you can do that.
Is kind of like Pluto on there? Is the dwarf planet part of this? What do we got? One, two.
Which one?
Pluto, Pluto, the non-planet planet.
Say, it's not. Is it a planet anymore?
Dwarf planet.
Maybe it is again. 2, 3. Have a little banana.
7, 8. No, there's 9.
Emergency potassium. It was an end cap.
Those orbits are questionable, though.
Yeah, that's a cool idea, though. I really like that. I thought about buying a planet once, but I just don't think there's any equity in it.
No. Owning a planet. I got one side.
There you go. Chris Travis, we were talking about printing those pens recently. I said I needed to make some. He did these. The Packer colors are from Coex 3D. Let's see. There we go. So a lot of people have been doing these pens again. And I really love these. I have not printed any yet.
Is that actually called a bolt carrier on a pen too? Because that's a it's a rifle terminology. I never heard it that referred to
Cuts
that
down and locks in.
I
And,
mean, yeah, no, it works in the exact same fashion. I'm sure. It's
right.
just that's wild.
I like it. And the design is awesome. I actually bought the design long ago when I saw Nerys printing them. I was like, man, I'm gonna print these someday, and then I just didn't. So
does that mean that the pen is in battery when the bolt carrier is locked forward? Like that's wild.
I see what you did there.
Well,
you can't carry it in your pocket loaded like that in California.
Unless I'm happy to see you.
The Green Goblin and Jesse Slime Green. This is another cool print. I like this one. And I take it I missed one of the colors because it's both not slime green. There we go. CC3D Silk Copper. Nice work, Chris.
I like hot.
Hot next.
Hot next. Ooh, Jack
Sparrow. This is on a Form Labs Form 3.
Jack Sparrow.
Check that out. I mean,
wow.
The detail in this thing is phenomenal.
That looks like it's been metallized. Have you seen you remember the metallizer? Is that still happening? I think he's still talking about that.
Right.
His name to it.
It's painted in bronze.
I like it.
Let's see. Base is painted in PLA painted gold. So yeah. You know what would be cool if you did this in that if you painted it in that bronze that you can actually like weather, you know?
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Distress.
Looks like he came off the sea fresh. Like Root Raptor. It's a little arcade machine. I love these. I love seeing these little arcade machines.
Yeah, no, those are great. I mean, so like the first I remember getting into it was when Print and Play James,
yeah,
our Canadian friend, did his cabinet, and this one's a lot more compact, obviously, than that one, but it's still super cool. It's almost like it's too small with the control because your hand's going to be like in front of the screen, like while you're playing.
Right?
Like, how do you see? Yeah.
Yeah, James's recent one was awesome. He did a big one. That was pretty awesome.
No.
Very cool.
That was a lot of printing for sure.
First print of the counterpart for my Angel model. This is Dark Matter. Let's see. I'm sorry. Halo 3D Filaments. Dark Matter filament worked wonderfully. Royal Blood red. Felt fitting for the rest. CR10 Mini. It was a Prusa MK3. But I saw this when someone tagged it. That is
hot.
That's hot.
It's hot.
That is a really cool print. I love the shine. The color contrast, perfect. Nice work. Nice work.
Great print. That's a good.
I'm not sure who you are, but I'm following you. There we go.
Wait, that's not who did it, is it? Wait, it was by Halo 3D Filaments. I see. And it suggested relevant people.
Juka. I can't say that. I apologize if you're watching, but next. So this was tagged. Zolon tagged this. Dripping in rubies and disdain. These dye are phenomenal. I know we showed some other dye on here before, but
Steph's dye are amazing. I love it.
It is. It's so cool.
That reminds me, I got a request to do some dice towers from some people, and I know you've got that one that you just did not too long ago.
I was on that Kickstarter. We talked about that Kickstarter a while ago. That busted like I have to go back and look like $100 and something $1,000, man. And the amount of the amount of extra stuff that she's putting in, it's just one lady, and the amount of extras that she's dropping in is just phenomenal for how much she raised, and it's gonna be cool to see them all. This one right here, Nico. Nico, we met down at Earth. He's a really cool dude, young guy, and had I believe an ANET to start or something like that, and then he got a Prusa MK3. And we talked to him at Earth. He ended up staying at the same hotel as us, and came down and hung out with his mom, and he decided he was going to start designing some stuff. And while he's designing some stuff, he's going to print it. So he's printing it, and this is the print that he designed. It was really cool. So nice work, Nico. I wanted to get you in there, and hopefully you're watching because that's a really cool print, man. Nice job on the design. Sculptress. There we go. Robbie Mack says he digs the blood red dice. That's how he rolls. Aha, good one. But yeah, Nico, keep it up, man. He actually got a pallet, I believe, while he's down there, and he dialed that thing in pretty dang quick. That kid is awesome.
Cool.
Next, Ethan's dad shared this. Our other son enjoyed hand painting the lightsaber that Ethan printed for him. Did a good job.
Yeah, well, it's a good collab. So it's like one's painting, one's printing. That's a good deal.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't, I think it's Ethan Makes, right? So if you guys haven't checked out Ethan Makes, check it out. Such a cool channel. They do a great job, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Nice work, guys.
And then there's this one. I believe Joel tagged us in this, and it's been a long time since you finished a 3D printed project. Of course, the one part that needed masking failed me. Should invest in better stuff, but check that out. Let's see. I'll get this up there. That's a pretty cool print.
It's a great print. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to admire the finishing on it. Like, it's looking really. It's hard to tell from how small it is on my screen. But,
right?
Yeah, I like it. That's hot.
He said, "Whoa, dude, Hotmakes," and then the fun ensued after that. But I thought that was a really cool print. It really made me think as well. When was the last time I finished a whole 3D printing project? So there's that.
This is why I've got to be broad strokes. Broad strokes.
Right. And yeah, but well, that was Hotmakes. I know we have many, many more. I'm going to get more on next week. That was about 19 or something like that, and we went kind of quick because of time. And we're just killing it on time here. We still have to do a giveaway, don't we?
Let's give some rep box away. One rep box. Let's give one.
We're giving them all away now. You said that. It's
all away.
It's all going. Let's see. We download this. I'm gonna bring up Nightbot because I only want the people on the stream that are currently watching.
We got
to be able to.
What are the chances to win?
Yeah, I want to make sure that the people that are on or watching, they really appreciate it, guys, that you guys pushed it out there. We got over 10,000, man. I'm pumped.
That's amazing. You should be pumped. Oh, Pyro's still on here. It would be amazing if Pyro won a rep box. I would love that.
It would be amazing with my sides on it. Too funny. I win. Do I get to keep it? That's amazing. Yeah. He's on there. He's like laughing his head. So what we're going to do to give this away, we will just type. So everybody's got to type, say something, and it's going to start pulling up eligible users. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to drop in a code. We'll just do this one right here. So everybody in the chat, hit 10K. You need to type it like that only one time. But hit 10K, and we'll let that go for a minute while we're talking. 10K. Woo! 10K.
Rapid fire. Look at all that. Go. You want a rep box. Well, you definitely want a rep box. The first guys, look at all these people that want a rep box.
I love it. You're gonna be busy.
Oh. Busy? Sure. Putting a label on one and sending it? Yes.
No, I meant for all the people. See, all these people get one, right?
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. That's not how giveaways work, my friend.
That's how it works. Okay. Only 65, 69 watching now, 70. It's been bouncing around there. There we go. So 10K, yeah, don't forget to hit 10K. Let's see where we're at here. I have 46 eligible users, 48 eligible users. So keep it coming. We have about 70 people watching. So I'll give that a minute. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. I know, I wouldn't be here without everybody in the community watching the channel, coming hanging out with us on Monday nights as well. Pooch, huge influence. Some advice you gave me from a really good email I sent you in the beginning.
You remember that? When you were like less than 3K at that point.
No. When I sent you that email, I was less than 500.
Oh, right. Man, look how far you've come since you first sent me that email.
And that was, a year and, a little over a year ago, because actually about a year ago, if I had to go back and look, because it was right after Murph.
Yeah.
And I sent you this email that was like, no joke, I'll admit it, copy paste, because I was like reaching out to people, like, how can I get my channel bigger? I need to reach out to people. Copy paste, forget to take the other company name out, and then I'm like, oh my god. So Pooch emails me back and says, hey man, number one, copy paste. Number two,
got me in a good mood. You're lucky because a lot of times I would just move on.
You gave me some awesome advice, and you know, one of the coolest things that you actually responded, for one, and for two, you gave me some really cool advice, and a lot of that I've taken, like the email address and running the channel and stuff like that, man, came from you, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for responding to that email, even though that email was like the worst email I've ever sent.
Listen, man, you're nowhere near the only one that has ever done it or will ever do it. It's good. I mean, I admire your ambition. You stuck with it, and it's funny because I'm pretty sure I told you, yeah, you come back to me when you hit 10K or whatever, and like we can talk. So here we are.
We're talking. Literally, when I hit 10K, we're talking. So yeah. Stephen the Lightspeed, man, it's people like you as well. He said the hamburger I bought Jim really set him off. That's right. It did. We met up in Arizona while we were down there early this year.
Hamburger Lightspeed?
Yeah, we met him for lunch, and a really good place. What the heck was it called? It was literally called like Burgers and Beer or something like that. He can tell us in the chat, but food was really good, but it was really cool to meet him. He's such a cool guy. And we have an equal fun time giving Tim from TH3D a hard time about Mac and Apple stuff. So that's a good time. But put out
trigger Tim fun just to see if you can trigger Tim on something.
Oh boy. So I'm going to do this. You guys got about 10 seconds, and then I'm going to roll this thing. Anybody else needs to hit 10K. If you have not typed 10K in the chat, cold beers and cheeseburgers. That's right. That place was great.
What are we going to call this place? Looking around. Yeah. Cold beer, cheeseburgers. I'm done. I'm going on break.
They were drinking. That's what happened. They were drinking, and they were like, you know what? What are we going to call our new restaurant? Well, I got a beer, and he's like, I got a cheeseburger. There you go.
Work done for the day.
Nice. And I definitely appreciate that. He didn't have to buy us lunch, but he actually bought both of our lunches. So thank you so much. All right, let's do this. Giveaway time. We're going to roll it. Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll won?
Dr. Jekyll won a red box.
What? Congratulations, right. Dr. Jekyll. Doctor.
I think no, I don't think we did. We showed some of his stuff on Hotmakes today too. So
congratulations. Seem to set him off. Oh, he doesn't like the spinny. Oh, that's a new segment. Trigger Tim. Just like, let's find a way to. We'll just troll him on something. We're like, this is amazing.
No,
it's so technical.
How about
Tim right now?
How about we don't do that on my channel?
Oh, it'll be fun.
No, I'm just playing. Tim is he's a good dude, man. I definitely he's a good guy, and I know he gets fired up, and it's fun to watch him get fired up. But he really is a good guy.
You had like 3 rants lined up, and we don't even have time for it today, so we'll have to save them for next time.
You just and Tim is going to wonder why #TriggerTim is going out tonight. I just, but thank you. Hey, let's see, where are we at? I wanted to see if he responded yet.
He's definitely in the chat. He was the one that was.
Dr. Jekyll, email me at jim@theedgeoftech.com, and we'll get you taken care of there. I'll work it out with Pooch. It might take a little while because he's trying to get back into operation, but we'll make it happen.
My friend, we will make it happen. I promise. It'll get to you faster than Apyro Design ship stuff that lived on its stairs for 6 months.
It'll get there faster than I shipped Michael Cassell's filament winning. That was terrible on me. So, but thanks, congratulations, Dr. Jekyll. I don't think we forgot anything tonight, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. I know we don't have a lot of time, and we're a little bit over. We'll do a Pooch rant next week. We promise. I'll have a good one for us.
You know what I hate? I hate mismanaged time where I can't have time to rant.
All right, go for it. Time is yours.
That's it.
You ranting, you got what you wanted, and you don't want it?
Ranting about, yeah, it's the irony. It's amazing right there.
I love it. Thank you guys so much. We will, I might do, I don't know. I got to talk to Lindsay. I don't know if I really have time to do a 10,000 giveaway. Maybe we'll do another one at like 15,000 or something. But we just gave away a rep box. Thank you so much, Pooch, for that. And we will try to make the sides work one way or another and get Dr. Jekyll that. But you guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for shouting out to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching every Monday right here on the Edge of Tech and Hotmakes. We are gonna. Are we doing monster? What are we doing? We'll figure it out. Monsters of
Mod, dude. I love Monsters of Mod.
I like it. Monsters of Mod. We'll work it out, and we'll get some more of those later. But Pooch, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. I've been jamming out this entire time to just some EDM in my headphones, and so I'm just gonna have a moment after. But happy babying, brother. I hope you get another solid 6 hours of sleep.
Yes.
And keep that diaper genie cleaned out.
Right. Yes, the diaper genie. It's more like a diaper trapdoor garbage can thing we got. It's pretty cool.
Technology's amazing these days, man. People used to have to smell that until you took out the trash all the time.
No, not so much. But that reminds me, I should probably check the level on it. Oh God!
Like smashing them down in there. That's not. Don't do that. Don't do it.
That's funny. But thank you guys once again for coming out every Monday. We will see you next week right here on Hotmakes. See ya.
Peace out.